Aloha, everybody. Welcome back to Sunless Skies. Now, it's been a minute since I recorded the last one, so it'll take me a second to get reorientated. Alright, yep, we was here. And, if memory serves, we was headed down to Port Prosper, so that way we could head out back to Alboin. And that's the plan that's stuck in my head. Real quick, let's check our journal. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of this this box, the black box. I don't really see any point in keeping it or trying to pick it apart or anything like that. The driver wants a verdant fragment and don't know how to help that. Yeah, we need to look into hybris. We need to go to Perdurance. I need to find a way to forge freaking ministry permits. And there's a bunch of other stuff I need to get along the way. There's a bunch of just random stuff I need to pick up, but nothing major. Ow. Hurt myself. Okay. We're gonna head and bing. I got me a brand new mouse because the last one literally was starting to stop left clicking, which was fine-ish. Wait a second. Hello. That's new. Okay, so there's been an update. Okay. That actually kind of scares me. Oh my gosh. So okay, so the fact that there's been an update means there's been changes, and that scares me. Like, it's the most ridiculous thing. Like, it's just a cosmetic, but that just threw me completely off. There's been an update. Everything I know could be a lie now. Granted, I don't think anything drastic changed. Sorry. But still, it's cause for concern. What do I even have in my hold? Random stuff. That's what I got. I got random stuff. I don't know why I got the random stuff. See, this is what happens when you take a week off. Oh, something to... Oh, hello! It's a homestead. Supplies for bronzewood. Shoot, yeah. That's a good trade. Sorry, I was momentarily distracted by a message from a colleague. But I'm back now. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know what to make of that. I just. Wow. Okay, no, I'm back. Sorry. This is crazy. Alright, we're gonna head to Alboin. I just want to see something. Can I. Oh, holy cow! There's another. There's two whole more worlds out there. Okay. 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 That's okay. You know, I want to try something. I'm not going to go for the ministry permits. I'm not. I'm going to get them all from the Tackities, and I'm going to see if they can't help me forge them if I push the limits far enough. And if I can't, oh well. At any rate, let's explore Port Prosper. Let's get that port report. What's this? A messenger greets you at the station. He has a scrubbed pink face and immaculate hair of natural-born butler. He holds a placard with your name. Oh, hello. Okay. Okay, this is new. The messenger explains that he is, as you already guessed, a butler. His master has heard much about your exploits and is quite desperate to meet you. He hands you a card with an address. You recognize it as a neighborhood of particular wealth and provenance. You can now visit the Bleak Industrial Estate. Another cryptic benefactor! Don't know what that does for me, but okay. Let's take a factory tour. Yep. Just another horrible, horrible place. I can lurk in the shadows. I can admire the factory. I'm going to lurk in the shadows and see what I can find out. From your vantage point in the gloom, you see all sorts of things the other visitors are not privy to. Barrels being assigned to destinations based on bribes rather than need. Fatigued workers revivified by sips of unrefined hours. Several respond poorly and are hauled away to the infirmary. Only the most youthful and vigorous workers have been assigned to the workstations the tours pass through. The rest wait in less sightly rooms in the shadows. One aged man catches your eye and winks. Okay. Interesting. The Bleak Industrial Estate. The estate takes up half a street. The mansion itself is a grandiose structure with Venetian windows, a cupola, columns in the Palladian style, but the garden is tangled with weeds. Muddy water pools glumly at the bottom of disused fountains. The industrialist receives you in one of his drawing rooms, sitting with a rum glass beside a fire. He has a sour cast to his mouth and eyes that blaze with indiscriminate loathing. Why have you called me? Before he answers, he knocks back the rum in a single gulp and calls for his butler to fetch another. Interesting. A proposal. There's a distant kingdom where the dead can be found. The industrialist's voice is hoarse with disuse. I need an enterprising sort, such as yourself, to visit it for me and retrieve someone. Should be a simple enough affair. In return, I will pay you a small fortune. Oh, hello. Who does he want brought back from the dead? Some years ago I lost someone dear to me, he says. A world without her in it is worthless, miserable. I need her back. Okay, so apparently the kingdom of the dead is literally the kingdom of the dead. That is new. Okay. Alright. Why only a small fortune? I mean, why not? You will have whatever I can give you, but only if you succeed. He contemplates his glass for a while. London has an embassy there, a place called Sky Barnet. I cultivated a contact among the diplomats who I hoped would help me, but he's proved useless. Maybe you'll get more value from him than I could. There is no further conversation. The industrialist sits back in his high back chair and stares into the fire with an empty hatred. Okay, now that would be an epic tale. Okay, we have to somehow get into the kingdom of the dead. We have to somehow get into the king. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but we're going to do it. Do I need hours for anything? I do. But I'm not going to take them from here. Actually, I'm going to take them from here simply because I need them to get to the Jacuzzi. Next stop. Shops, most important. Give me some supplies, too. Alright, we got oodles of money. Oh, shoot. Okay. Wow, okay. Okay, so we've got another interesting quest. And by interesting, I mean kind of terrifying. Yeah, nothing to declare. I have no contraband. Alright, let's travel second class. Onwards! And I'm just in a good mood. I'm sorry if it's distracting from the atmosphere. Alright, I mean, but this isn't really like a horror game, really. Not in the purest sense. So let's head to the in-between and then let's... No, we're going to cut up immediately left and we're going to go straight to London. And we're going to get what we can. And then we're going to head out and we're going to explore into the vastness of the Reach. Plus, I have to get rid of that box. I have to get rid of this egg. And that's going to mean monies. Also, it'll free up cargo hold space. Which I also need. Plus, we might pick up a quest. You never know. Things are kind of humming along right now, and I don't want to lose momentum. Hello, Monsieur Monetaire. Leave me alone. Por favor. Dankeschön. Oh no, am I English, French, or German? I'm so confused. Oh, hello. Experience. Nearing the work worlds. I don't know what you're talking about. Something that glitters over there. Interesting. Ah, London. I despise this place. It looks really cool, but my character despises this place. Oh, hello, yeah. I keep forgetting. London is terrifying right up until the moment you dock. I wonder, could I blow them up? Not that I would ever do such a thing. but it's a thought. And I love how they shift the perspective like that. Oh, that's some quality right there. I'm sorry, I'm geeking out about graphics right now. It's good stuff. All right, let's go to the eggmonger. A young woman strides down the platform towards you, pushing a barrow piled high with crates the size of shoeboxes. I can always tell the ones that have got an egg. Have you any care to part with? Yes. I'd like to sell the egg. Ooh, a short, neat transaction. She opens one of the crates to reveal a bed of sawdust. Very carefully, she takes the eggs and lays it gently in the crate. Aha, we found a typo. She replaces the lid and restacks the crate among the others. She produces a small packet of coins from a deep pocket in her coat. Then, with a grin, she heads off, pushing her barrow down the platform. Sweet. The house without windows. Alright, to find the address given in Captain Whitlock's will, you make your way through a little used streets in one of London's lower, smoggier levels. On a secluded courtyard flanked by the backs of warehouses and factories stands a tall grey house with one door and no windows. When you knock, a blind butler answers, "Yes." Let's deliver the black box. The end of the line. The butler is pleased. "Ah, our resident has arrived. Please bring him in. Everything has been prepared according to Captain Whitlock's instructions." As you maneuver the black box inside, you ask what those instructions were. "She has arranged for Master Jacob's convalescence with us. I understand the young gentleman has suffered from a prolonged illness, which has left him unable to speak and afflicted him with a delicate disposition. The affairs of the house we have been organized in such a way as to never inconvenience him. He will require no visitors. An extensive library has been provided for his edification. Privacy is paramount." With the box in place, the butler produces a key from his pocket but waits for you to leave before using it. "Thank you for your assistance, sir. If Amelia were still with us, she would thank you. Good day." You leave the house without windows behind. The matter of Captain Whitlock's legacy finally discharged. Okay. Interesting. So there's clearly a story there. There's clearly somewhere I could take that deeper, but it would require me to be a villain of the utmost highest skill, which I am not. Let's see if we can find the princess. Alright. Let's inquire among the establishment. You're given an address. Alright. The princess sits upon an indigo velvet armchair, held aloft by 4 adoring scions of great houses. Around her, various luminaries of the British establishment lounge in postures of surrender. Honey and wine flow like spilled blood. Everyone in the room wears red aside from the princess. Everyone is laughing. Everyone is smiling. No one looks at the door behind the princess's chair. Present a gift. Whisper secrets. Okay, so we can trade things. What could be more pleasant than an afternoon spent in London's most exclusive salon? A moment of inspiration. Oh, it's just taking the salon. The wine is rich, the honey flows. You do not remember the conversation. You do remember the viol, the scream as the bow bit the string, and the resonant melodies it conjured. The strings were not catgut. Okay. The princess did not speak. The lords and ladies drank and converted. You remember the feel of velvet on your flesh, the taste of wine red and thick upon your tongue. You do not remember what went on beyond the door behind the chair. You find yourself back on your engine. The salon is closed. For now. See, I love how they put like little lines like that in. Like the strings were not catgut. What were the strings made of? I wonder. Shoot! Okay. Can we explore London? Okay. Liberated from her prison below the earth and elevated to the heavens, prickled with chimneys, mantled with city smog. Yeah. Let's help the driver. We are not going to succeed. The incautious driver spends hours sniffing at the air in search of familiar spores, but to no avail. We should try somewhere else. They reluctantly decide, shuffling with uncharacteristic glumness back towards the train. Okay, so, oh, literature for the Clockwork Sun, fireworks for Parliament. Alright. We claimed the thing. Oh! Yes! Okay. We just put a ramshackle engine dating from the first days of London's establishment. It gobbles fuel like a starved wolf and sulks worse than a cat. Wait! What? They added engines! I'm okay. The Goneril. A midnight miracle of engineering, the Goneril was originally commissioned by the Admiralty for its dreadnoughts. Now more widely available, the Goneril is lean and fast as a hunting panther. The latest model comes equipped with a steam injector allowing frantic bursts of speed for captains with the courage to engage it. Okay. But it's going to consume a lot more fuel, so we'll pass. Holy cow! I'm sorry. I'm just so excited for no good reason whatsoever. But we're gonna buy the Black Jape. And we're going to sell that dude. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Did they add any engines? No, they didn't add any engines there. I have the munitions. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna store things in here. Yeah. We need 3, right? Yeah. Yeah, just 3. Alright. We could get 90 for the caddies of tea. We could get 175 for the bronze wood. But no, none of this is strictly necessary. I do need to somehow find how to get the dang things. I'm almost cheated to go to a wiki and cheat, but I'm not going to. I want to struggle my way through at least one playthrough before I resort to the wikias. The wikis? Yeah, the wikis. So we need to go south, like far south. Which means we need to go to the bit in between, more than likely. Or we need to just go that way. It's probably right there. Probably. But I don't know for certain. Real quick. How are we looking on time on this? Yeah, we have plenty of time. So, let's say we go to the bit between. And then we're going to go south. And try and curve up that way? Yeah, let's do that. And we're gonna go out through this line there. Yeah, because that's not at all confusing or inefficient. Fully stocked and ready to fly. Oh, real quick, we can also find out. It sells fuel, but nothing else. But we do have our butchery gear on us, so I'm not terribly concerned. We just need to take a left, no, a right, and then a left, and then a right. Right? Right. I love those jokes. Alright. And once again, we are barely outside the docks, and the terror sets in. I'm going to try to go here again. And see if that does anything. Oh, I could I didn't see a thing to repair my locomotive. Nothing there. Funky. Keep your secrets. And let's duck around and see what that thing that glitters is. I'd be curious. What could be in the middle of a work world that would glitter? Oh, there's just wreckage. Okay. Yes, please. We will pick up free stuff, whatever it is. Nostalgic crockery. Alright. Then we're going to go down, and then we're going to cut through that smog, because we might as well explore a bit while we're out and about. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Depends on which way you're going. Oh, yeah, that it would. That it would, my man. That it would. Oh! The black Jeep! Oh, I love it. It does not quite extend beyond the length of my headlight. That would require a saying. That was freaky. I'm sorry. That was freaky. There's nothing on the map. There's nothing saying something ghastly. There was no warning. I was not warned. Holy. Okay. Can I fire both? I'm sorry. I'm just playing with my guns. The bits between. Alright. The last day. A horn blares. The factory doors creak open. Let's try and help a work worlder. We failed. The official forms are labyrinthian, written in the smallest possible type for workers who can barely read. Unfortunately, you have no luck sorting through them. The hope of freedom in the workers' eyes fades. They shuffle back through the gates. Oh, that's sad. That's like really sad. The bit between. Let's see. Alright, let's ours. We have no ministry stamp permits. Let's search for the verdant fragment. nothing. Alright, let's join a tour. Alright, receive the carriage clock. Doopy doopy doo. Admire the rugs. Doopy doopy doo. Let's sneak away from the group. Explore the true Bravazon. Yeah, rejoin the tour, I guess. Huh. Funky. Real quick, go to Little Nice, see if there's anything there. A caddy of dried tea. Interesting. Let's recline on a bench. And then let's return to it a little bit, because I don't like him. Alright, we're going to head south. We're going to cut around, and then come up under. Let's see what we can find. I'm sorry. I'm playing with my toys because they're so much fun. Alright, so we should follow this and follow it as it curves, and that should be that. It's a juggernaut! Okay, no tentacles. Alright. Hello. Graveyard, or are we in the hours field? I think this is a graveyard. Let's just pay our respect here. Oh, shnikes. Crikeys. We're getting away. Yeah, you don't want to mess with me? Yeah, you don't want to mess with me. I thought he was acting erratically. But if I shot at him, then he wouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Alright, let's send out the owl. Oh, there's nothing out that way. Aha! I figured as much. Is this Parliament? I may be taking the long way round. Kind of. This is Parliament, and oh my goodness gracious, what happened here? The floating Parliament. Methinks it did not ascend to the sky well, or it was attacked. All right, let's dock up and see what adventure's coming. Cromwell's Gate. The ancient palace drifts through the void, a monument to British democracy and the greatness it believes it brought to the high wilderness. An elderly guard watches with suspicion as you dock, but relaxes at the sight of fellow Londoners. Palace of Highminster. The Empress shipped the House of Parliament brick by brick from Old London to the high wilderness to help her govern. It didn't take long for her to grow weary of the questioning of her authority and have it severed from London. Parliament now drifts free in this distant corner of the sky, continues to pass law, but hardly anyone pays attention. A welcoming party. Compile a port report. Observe the port's perpetual protest. A ragtag mob of protesters has set up camp on the lawn. No two want the same thing, but their cacophonious chanting is impressive. Find the race marshal. Help the search for the verdant thing. Yes, let's help him search for the. Oh, we found the thing. The driver sniffs at the air for any hint of loose verdant spores dragged in by passing travelers. I can taste something, a fear, not death, but the loss of something important. The fragment doesn't want to return. It doesn't want to give up what it's become. They close their eyes, focusing. I can taste its design as well. Its host knew of a place called Hostrop Deep, a desolate corner of the sky. It meant to hide there. The deep will be hard to find. When we're close, we'll need to use our scout. The deep lies to the southwest of London. Okay, well, I'm actually considering going that direction. So let's go to the welcoming party. The smiling man wearing the yellow rosette cuts in first. Captain, join our campaign to celebrate Alboin and restore old-school patriotism to the land by officially renaming Wednesday as Victoria's Day. Praise her renewed majesty for all she has. The smiling woman wearing the green rosette effortlessly cups in. For killing democracy? For our subjugation? No, Captain. We must make a stand for freedom. We must show the Empress that we will not just sit idle. Join us as we triumphantly rename her precious Victoria sponge to the people's cake. They look at you with hungry expectancy. Oh. Okay. I think the poet in me would find it funny. But I like to dance that line, so yeah, in support of the Empress. The two scribble down your answer. Thank you, says the man with the yellow rosette and turns to his opposing number. One for me, a clear majority. Too bad that nobody's listening, mutters the woman in the green rosette. The two disappear towards the Palace of Highminster, where no new laws have made it onto the books in years. I'm advancing my parliamentary career? What? Okay. Then you have stuff like this, which is just hilarious. Alright. Explore the Trader's Green. Let's compile a port report. While the palace is off limits to most, there is always ministers and civil servants whose busy schedules allow a moment for a free drink. You ask the obvious question, what is the point of Parliament when her renewed majesty never gives her assent to any of the proposed laws? They bristle. Tyrants fall. Democracy endures. Okay. Let's explore the Trader's Green. The replanted gardens are a pleasant place to enjoy a walk, though the buildings are out of bounds to casual visitors. The Empress's Gate is particularly fortified by a heavy chain and padlock, too rusted to ever be unlocked. A few protesters are taking a break to picnic on the lawn, away from their guards. Braver or more foolhardy ones sit on the aisle's edge, swinging their legs over the sky as they eat their sandwiches. It's near them that you spot the fellow in the suit, swaying uncertainly. His footsteps have taken him precariously close to the edge. No one seems to have noticed. I don't think that I would just leave a man to die. Possibly. Let's try and help him. He sees you coming. Startled, he steps back, and with a drunken cry is gone, over the edge, and soon little but a dot in the swirling clouds of the wilderness. A small army of civil servants soon swarms from the nearest gate, staring over the edge, agreeing with what appalling timing and manners the fellow had, and already arguing over whether the most appropriate memorial would be a bronze plaque on a bench or a new ficus somewhere within the parliamentary halls. A tap on your shoulder distracts you. A tall clerk, flanked by two claymen. Excuse us, he glances you up and down. Yes, very suitable. A moment of your time? Election called. An election has been called on the Abazin work world. politics. Okay, so I'm advanced back. Did I just advance into politics by killing somebody? I like this guy's face. I do. He sits at a huge mahogany desk in prestigious Downing corridor. Your conversation doesn't distract him from writing notes in the margins of endless pieces of paperwork. He pauses his scribbling, only to sip from a large cup of stone-cold tea, or to scratch his head with the pen's long silver nib. The first secretary discussed business. He looks down his nose at you with the grim expression of a headmaster waiting for an excuse to break out his favorite birch rod. Ah, the captain. A moment. Do take a seat. Tea? Ah, yes, I will call for some tea. The loss of our dear minister for... He hesitates, covertly checking the file. The Brabazon work world, yes, is a tragedy, but we must move on. You seem just the sort I'm looking for. Lucid, breathing. Have you ever considered a career in politics? He holds up a hand. No, I do not care about history or affiliations. A bum in the chair will suffice. The Department of Alboin Affairs would be a suitable starting point. If you are interested, I will set the wheels in motion. Visit the former minister's port if you wish to stand for election. I'm invited to become a member of Parliament. Okay, I think that's a deed I can write about, so yeah, let's do it. Let's observe this protest, though. Parliament has little power, but there is at least a chance it might listen. That is more than protesters can expect at the throne of ours. The protesters raise their voices with a spirit of camaraderie and a united belief that words can still make the world a better place, with neither anger in their words nor violence in their demands. At 3, on the dot, the huge portcullis opens and the protesters are served tea, scones, and little cucumber sandwiches cut into triangles. A little recognition of the protesters' ongoing service to this the most vital part of British democracy. Oh, let's join the... I don't care. Let's join the protest and see what the heck happens. You scream and tell hoarse, wave borrowed placards, and invent witty slogans that trip off the tongue and are quickly picked up by those around you. The world does not seem a notably better place as a result of all this protesting. Still, even a tiny ripple has the potential to become a tidal wave. You have marginally raised awareness of whatever your cause was. Maybe. Okay. Let's... Okay, so the race is to the Royal Society in 30 days. I'm pretty certain I could do that, even if I went through here to there to like there. We can try it. We can most definitely try it. What's sold at the Clockwork Sun? Fuel. So supplies are gonna be rifty. Let's find the race marshal. Let's do this thing. He regards you with bleary-eyed delight. How sensational, he brays, with rather more S's than usual. Jolly glad you made it. Care for a tipple? He shakes his head. No, you'd be best be on your way. He waves back to your engine, but not before thrusting a few bottles into your arms for the return leg. Alright, nice. Shops, the bazaar. A zealous undersecretary is already planning next year's Guy Fawkes Night, a vital celebration of parliamentary democracy and high explosives. He wants the festivities fireworks to be seen and heard all the way in London, and is prepared to pay well for 3 carefully packed crates of sufficiently dangerous munitions. Floating Parliament lies to the south of London. The undersecretary asks probing, inexpert questions about the yield, lumens, and decibels of your delivery. I want them to rattle Her Majesty's china, he admits savagely. Ministry approved literature. Ooh, I kinda need that. Should be fine. Oh, hello, we can buy supply. I thought we couldn't buy. Oh no, we didn't know what we could buy here. So what we are doing is buying supplies. That ought to do it. If we need to shunt anything, we can shunt that or that. But we must be off. We best be off and about and on our way. Moments of inspiration. Nice. Villainy. Savage secrets, unlicensed charts. Alright. Well, I think that we have had quite a lot of fun on this one. I was not expecting it to be quite that good. But we must off and away. We're going to go shoopink and to shoopink and then shoopink there. If I zoom in, I can't tell if there's anything else, so we're just going to follow the original path and just get there. And then that way we can do the thing and finish that quest. But we're going to go past Tuxedo Point again. And then, but that is all for the next episode. We are going to make certain we save here. And then it's off. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all gentlemen and ladies in the next one. Fare thee well.